The 3 o'clock here at Haydock Park was sponsored by the University of Liverpool, and they've got some horse racing related studies that you are welcome to enjoy as well. Fiona Dowling, Student of the Year, the intelligent one, a rose between two thorns, and on the far side we've got Neil Costa, who is the Programme Director. I'll start with yourself, Fiona. You went to the University of Liverpool. What was the experience like?
Oh, it's definitely a hard challenge. All of us on the course were working as well as studying, so that was a bit of a challenge in itself, but we definitely have gained a huge amount from studying the course and made a huge network of friends now for life, so hopefully we'll help each other throughout the next couple of years, really.
Yeah, it's a tremendous bonding experience, isn't it, at university? And Neil, this is the 3rd year of the course. It's a 2-year course as well. How many places are available, or is there plenty of option for our members to take a look at this?
There's plenty of opportunities. The 4th cohort have just started. It's a kind of record size. We've got 15 students this year. Previously it's run at about 10 or 12, but it's an industry sponsored initiative, and we're looking forward to our graduates starting to make their way in the industry.
Yeah. And what sort of things would they be studying within the course over the 2 years?
So it is an MBA, Masters in Business Administration, and they're all the subjects that you'd expect, kind of strategy, leadership, entrepreneurship, those kind of core subjects. But then we do horse racing specific modules, things like racecourse and event management. We're back here with the new students in March. We do finance and economics of the horse racing industry, equine welfare and ethics, which is growing importance to that kind of subject. So a range of focus subjects on racing as well as those kind of core MBA subjects.
Yeah. And what sort of thing did you enjoy most about the course, and what line of work would you like to go into, Fiona?
I guess out of all the modules, the one I gained the most from was probably the horse racing law module. I found that really, really exciting. It was something that I hadn't looked at before.
And the law module, did you say?
Yeah, law. Okay. And also we did a piece of research over the summer, and that allowed us to kind of do a piece of industry-driven research into our passions, really, or our workplaces. So I've just finished a project looking at 2-year-old breeze-up sale horses. So that was quite hard work, but interesting.
And what would have been in the law model then? What sort of things would have been in that module?
Well, we learned all about the governance and law of the horse racing industry, but I guess the biggest test in that module was we had to sit down and do a mediation exam. So I was actually working on behalf of the BHA that day and representing the BHA against a trainer that had ran a horse which won but tested positive for morphine. So I guess if we ever got into those kind of situations, it certainly helps us out in the future. Yeah,
and that is an interesting subject. So for another day, that absolutely is. Yeah, there have been many test cases on that. And what about looking ahead to the coming? Is this going to thrive? Are you seeing the numbers going up each year, Neil?
So the numbers are on their way up, and one of the things we've done between Fiona's year and the year that have just started is we've made the course more accessible. So we put more of the content online, which actually means some of the employers can let their employees study, but it's also opened it up internationally. So in this new cohort, we've got 2 people based in Hong Kong and 1 in the Middle East.
Yeah. And what did Fiona do to become the Student of the Year as well? You must have been a very high standard as well, wasn't it?
It was a high standard. She got what we term a distinction. She scored consistently high, did a very good project, and overall scored the highest across the 2 years.
Fantastic stuff. It's great to hear. Really is great to hear, and you sold it well, and hopefully there's a big uptake in it. And I'm sure it's going to go from strength to strength. Don't go into TV presenting. If our producers are given a choice of me or Fiona, I'm down the Labour Exchange. Many congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.